Hey guys, today's on schizophrenia and poverty of speech. Schizophrenia and poverty of speech. But before we get to this, please allow my brief prelude. As you know, I conveniently recorded it for our mutual comfort, our mutual convenience, and our mutual luxury. Hey, listen, I'm no spring chicken. I know you're probably thinking right now, I wonder if he's a spring chicken. Were you thinking that? I know. People think that all the time, and I say nay, 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 and I've been around a few preludes in my many years. Telling you, this prelude has got something particularly luxurious, like an ever luxurious a pizza pie.
Hello there, my
pizza
name is
pie.
Francis. You've stumbled on my unconquering
I have a good deal of
schizophrenia
Italian
channel.
in me. I really do.
Me and the bird. That's right.
The
We
bird's
talk
on vacation, so I
schizophrenia.
can bring you book 5.
This is the cut of my
Who's
joke
Who
right
in
here for
Schizophrenia, the
reasons
legends
of
and icons among us.
confidentiality.
Not them, us.
I'm a licensed clinical social worker.
Not among them,
15 years.
but us.
That's a lot of gabbing and chatting.
My favorite word is
Diagnosed
us.
with schizophrenia for a score 5
U.S.
and that puts a little gray fleck in my beard.
Us.
Thank you for joining me on my channel. Now to topic.
You know, when people have poverty of speech and they're acutely psychotic, you would think that nothing is going on in their mind. But quite the contrary could be the fact of the matter, because sometimes when people don't talk when they're psychotic, it's because they got a million things going on in their mind and they don't think they need to talk. Geez, I remember when I was in a psychiatric hospital, I sat and stared for 10 hours a day. People thought I was like catatonic, poverty of speech, which I did, but they thought, oh, he's just in the doldrums. I thought all sorts of ideations were going on. I thought when I was there, I thought this was happening, that was happening. So much was going on. I was overwhelmed with processing it, and I was so, attuned to what I was thinking, and my mind was like really, really, really active and not really demonstrative of a poverty of speech. In my earlier days when I was psychotic, I would go to work when I was at work, and I wouldn't talk the whole day. I wouldn't say anything. And people would be like, you're so quiet. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Because I had a million things going through my head. I thought this was happening and that was happening. And I was psychotic, and he said that, and blah, 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 blah. And I was processing, and I wouldn't talk the whole day. And same within the hospital. So sometimes poverty of speech is just the opposite of what it seems. The person has a million things going on, and they're trying to process it and make sense of it. And when their turn to speak comes up, they say something, and people will be like, you're so quiet. And you're like, what are you talking about? There's a million things going on. What's there to talk about? Why do I need to be talking? It's ironic. It's like catatonic, too. When people shut down behaviorally, sometimes it's because so much is going on. So sometimes the poverty of speech is just the opposite. You think nothing is going on, but it could be just the opposite, especially when you're psychotic. And that's very luxurious, like a pizza pie. I got Italiano in me. I do. I got 50% Italiano. All right, guys, enjoy pizza pie. We'll see you next time.